Well, kids today are growing up surrounded by digital technologies like smartphones and iPads, and the internet can be fun and educational, but as we know, it can also be full of hazards. October is Cybersecurity Awareness Month, and to talk about raising screen-smart kids, we are joined by Maryam Raiyat Aliabadi, a digital forensics and cybersecurity expert and the CEO and co-founder of Kids Shield Services. Thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, really important message, I guess, to get across to parents that these are very real concerns and that we all need to be thinking about them. What do you want parents to keep in mind right now?
Basically, cybersecurity threats are prevalent these days for children. We are hearing really shocking news from FBI and the other organizations that are working with cybersecurity, basically threats, specifically for the children. I am a mom, and as a mom, it is really heartbreaking for me when I'm hearing that a 12-year-old boy has lost his life just because of online sextortion, or 14-year-old or 16-year-old teenagers committed suicide just because of over-trusting to ChatGPT. And the message is clear. The cyber threats are real, and they are much closer than what parents think. So it is really important to raise awareness and invest in cybersecurity education to minimize these risks.
All right, you say start early and have that conversation with your kids basically as soon as they're using any type of technology. So what should that conversation be, and how do you walk your kids through the dangers? One of the wrong assumptions that usually parents have is that they think kids can be safe online on their own, but this is definitely not true. What is important here is just investing in cybersecurity education and early adoption of technology. We are not talking about different type of threats that are happening just to making afraid of technology. It is just about taking control and making sure that by understanding the signs of digital risk, how we would be able to self-independently protect ourselves. I'm talking about on behalf of kids. It is really important to start early adoption of the cybersecurity education. As long as kids are adopt the technology early, they need to start learning about safe habits online and be the responsible and smart digital citizens for the next generation. And what are some of those, educational points that we want to convey to our children in those conversations? What do we want to get across to them right now?
Yeah, what is important here is that just making sure that whatever kids are seeing and hearing online is not fully trustable. These days, using Gen AI technology, we are facing with different types of deep fake and generated contents by Gen AI that are used for impersonation, identity theft, and tricking the users and kids basically to share those information that are sensitive and personal, and they should not share them. So it is really important to learn where to make connection, how to share information online, how be careful about the digital footprint, and not trusting all of the strangers online.
What would you say to parents who are like, oh, I don't have the best digital literacy, I don't even know how to talk to my kids about this?
So what is important here is just investing in cybersecurity education and trying to make a conversation about the recent risk, whatever is coming up. Even a small check-in or conversation would make a huge difference when the families and children are getting aware of this type of risk and how to spot them online.
All right, some great information. Maryam, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.